Shalom, all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, salutations to you, I can that are teaching the truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. I'm your brother Kabash, coming at you with the edifying lesson through the Spirit. This lesson is going into about not worrying about tomorrow. Because a lot of Jake worry about tomorrow, but a lot of Jake don't know that they may not see tomorrow. You know, because the Lord said tomorrow is already filled with enough evils because we're living under the oppressor, which is evil, which is the devil, which is the so-called white man, the children of wicked, that the Lord said that they were going to rule in the latter end. But Jacob is the beginning of the kingdom of heaven for the nation of Israel afterwards when the Lord destroys it. So we shouldn't be looking forward to being comforted in this world. Now, the Lord does have it to where we have somewhat of a content situation because we're living in hell, and the Most High said that he would show mercy unto Jacob. That's why we're not consumed. So I'm going to go ahead and get into Matthew chapter 6, verse 31. Therefore, take no thought. Don't even think about it. Saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? So we shouldn't take no thought on that. I'm going to get 2 Ezra chapter Sirach chapter 2, verse 9. Ye that fear the Lord hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. That's what we should be hoping for. Those are the thoughts that should be coming in our minds. You know, not thoughts of what we're going to eat, lay our heads and stuff like that. That's not of the Lord. Verse 10, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Yeah, the prophet Elijah and the woman and the child. The woman only had a small amount of food to sustain her and her son for a couple of days. But Elijah came and he told her to stretch it out and make him food also. And the Lord blessed her with more than what she had, because she had regarded the prophet and what he said about take good care or take good cheer. Don't worry about the little that you have. Just do as I say. There is another account as well with Yahweh Shai feeding, Yahweh Shai and the 12 disciples feeding the 5,000 people that listen and follow Yahweh Shai. You know, he took the small loaves of bread, small amount of fish, and turned it into a great feast, and it was leftovers. So those ancestors of ours, they were not confounded, and they trusted in the Lord. And it says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So the Lord is not going to forsake us. You know, we're coming up to a time too where cash is going to be deleted, and a whole nother form of exchange system is going to be put in place, which is the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. we really gonna need the Lord, which we really need the Lord now, but that deposit that you made by thinking on the Lord and his righteousness, that's going to be the reward for us in those days, because the Most High said, well, the reward is the Lord taking care of us in those days when the chip is out and we no longer can use money, because we have to deny that chip, because that's the mark of the beast. The Lord said reject that. Plus, it's against our law anyway to have any needle poking inside of our skin. The Lord is going to bless his servants. The Lord said, my servant should eat, but thou should be hungry. Talk about Jake that rejected the Lord. Verse 11, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. And he does. Now back to Matthew chapter 6. Verse 32, for after all these things do the Gentiles seek. Yeah, the Gentiles seek after the comforts of this world. I mean, in particular in this season, because this is a time and place for everything. Right now, we're in the time of our captivity. But the Lord said, endure unto the end of our captivity, and we're going to reap the benefits. And in the beginning of our rulership, being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. So we suffering on not trying to seek riches in this world, and, just worrying about basic necessities all the time, which 2/3 of Israel fall in that category because they kill each other over bread. It says, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh. That's what we should be seeking for, first. That's what we should be putting into thought. And his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Yeah, it's enough evil for the day tomorrow, so be content in what you have right now. Some jakes that are in the truth probably can't go back to work because of the shot, the jab. Some jakes may get laid off of work or fired for anything, because Satan coming down with great wrath. The job market is not really hitting like it used to be, like how it's supposed to. Everybody is really out of work and depending on the government for things. These food drive lines at these churches and certain food drive companies in the cities. They overpacked, overwhelmed. But the Lord take care of his own, those that truly seek him, and not those Christians in the churches and Jehovah Wickedness or Jehovah Witness, baptism and Catholic churches. No, it's talking about you being the son of the Heavenly Father and daughter of the Heavenly Father, which all of the 12 tribes of Israel. The Lord got us. Now I'm going to get one more scripture, then I'm going to wrap it up. This is Psalms chapter 62, verse 8. Trust in him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before him. Yahweh is a refuge for us. So that's what we should be doing. Trusting in the Lord at all times. seeking the kingdom of heaven first. And all these things should be added unto us that we have need of. The Lord is doing it now, through the Spirit. Even though we go through hell and trouble, but it's not to the point that the Lord just totally disregard us or forsaken us. Because the Lord did say he should try us and measure. He should try and refine us, which the trial and tribulations is the trying and refining us into that pure gold that he said that we were going to be deemed as in Jacob's trouble. So all we got to do is keep hold of the Heavenly Father's words, seek him while he may be found, and let the Lord show his workings. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Rashai, Kundi Elect Shalom.